All right. We are live. Hold on, let me get these straight. Let me get these straight. Get it straight. All right, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Sean, I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it is not that hard. Blue shirt, blue canvas, blue character. Let's continue. This is kind of growing on me. This is growing on me. I don't hate it. The highlights are definitely going to get some rework. But yeah, I think I like those colors. I think we might do this. Wait, no, not this. We might do this to the background, which makes it a bit dark. This is more fun, you know. Let's get this felder out of here. Okay, I like the light direction. Okay, so I think what we have to do now is let's see. We got this. I don't want to delete it. I'm gonna keep another one. Okay. And so for this one, what we want to do, this is the dark areas, this is the blue areas, and this is the highlights. Okay. This is already kind of dark in and of itself. So maybe if we make it a little bit lighter. Slightly lighter, I think that works. Right? So this is basically like the regular skin color, even though like we see here, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Same thing here. So the highlights are, the shadows are going to be the dark areas that are going to introduce some of the actual skin of, color of the skin, you know. Best Slinger, fire drawing, thank you buddy, thank you. I want to do more rendering today. So yeah, like I said, the darker areas are going to be where more or less the true color of the skin is gonna show. But on the highlights is going to be blue. Remind me to remove this writing. Okay. Also, I'm going to do some modifying to the line work. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me take care of these areas. Oh, whoops. One thing I noticed, she does have a long neck, doesn't she? Wait, remember to remove lighting. Yeah, this writing. I wrote down the name of the brush so I don't forget it, because I literally have like hundreds of brushes. Oh, nice. This is a mask. Cool. Yeah, basic. Oh, this part. Okay, the rest is about erasing. Let me try to connect Botrix because the writing, yeah, I think the shoulders should be a bit more higher. Hold on a second. Let me figure out Botrix first. Botrix. Alright, there we go. It should work. It should work. And yep, there it is. And for the shoulder, maybe I can modify it with the liquify tool, which is like an amazing tool, by the way. It's a beautiful tool. It's such a lifesaver and a time saver. Kind of looks like a lump on the back. Damn. If we can't save it, I'm gonna be real. I'm too deep into the process right now. And maybe next time, you know. Clanker. It's not AI, you know. I mean, there used to be bots before AI, right? This is one of them. Okay, sweet. So we cleaned these parts, maybe not this one. A non-AI, not AI no. What is it? I mean, what is it generating? It's generating nothing. It's just that is kind of like connects. It's not even a bot. I wouldn't even call it a bot. It's just like a tool that connects to the chat, so I can display the chat over Photoshop or any other display, right? Because I only have one monitor, and I need to just like go back to OBS, read the chat, and then go back to Photoshop and do that. And so with Botrix, I can just overlay the chat over anything, and I wouldn't be able to interfere with it, or it wouldn't stop me from going somewhere. Which is cool. It's a very cool tool. So no, it doesn't generate anything. It is just like chilling. It is being chilling. So, liquify. Let's liquify this thing. Oh no. Words can be generated to chat, like ChatGPT. I know. This bot doesn't generate words either. Okay, for this, do I have to merge the layers? Because if I have to, man, that sucks. Oh my god. Good, otherwise I would want to burn it. You're good. You don't need to burn anything. Let's see here. This is layer 21 copy. Layer 21. Where is it? There we go. Let's see. Oh no! Look at this! No. Did I send you my anatomy drawing practice? I don't think you have. Have you talked about it yesterday or was it Rubis? I don't think you have, no. Let me do this and put it over it and then rasterize and then have a fill color as the background. I think that's yeah. I think this is better than this. There we go. Shorter neck. Maybe talking about AI stuff. Yeah, he thought Botrix, the tool that I was using, it was like some kind of like generative AI stuff. Speaking of generative AI, actually, I was messing around today with the Google AI Studio, and I wanted to create a tool that I would just like put. It would take a book in the format of a PDF file, and it would generate an audio book off of that book. So I told it to just like figure out where the beginning of the book is, because there's sometimes like the acknowledgement and you know, the summary and whatnot. Like, I don't want to hear that. Start from the beginning of the book, from the first chapter, and then just like generate an audiobook and let me download it. It didn't go very smoothly. Like, I struggled to create it, and in fact, where I got so far was it generated like 10 minutes of the whole book, and the whole book is like what, 200 pages or something. So it still doesn't work yet, but if I like focus and just like log in on it, I think I'll get it to work. So this one is called Champ. There we go. Charcoal to shampoo. Did you send it? Okay. Now I'm gonna, this filling, I'm gonna redo this. This is the old filling. I'm not gonna delete it. Just gonna group it and maybe drop it behind, like here, right? You sent it? Alright. Do you mind if I just like try to mess around with this more, and then maybe we'll check it at the end of the stream? Would that be okay? Okay. I guess it didn't handle an entire book very well. Yeah, it didn't. Maybe you can just like get it to work on individual chapters. I thought about that. I was like, maybe it could, because it was taking a lot of time, so I wasted a lot of time, and I was just like, I had to do some other stuff. No problem. All right, great. Thanks, DS. I thought about like generating, like I would let it do its thing, and once it was like finished with one chapter, it would allow me to download it and let it do its thing, keep generating the other chapters. I don't know, like the whole thing would take a long time because 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes was like, I think it took like, what, like 4 pages? No, maybe I'm sure. No. 10 minutes is more than, it's definitely more than 10 pages, right? I'm not sure, but it didn't, you know, progress. It didn't do a lot of progress. I think it's a matter of just like also the voice that was speaking. It was kind of like it generated an annoying male voice that spoke kind of slowly, or maybe slowly for my tasting, or for my taste. So I told them to generate 4 voices, and it would give me the choice to choose which one, 2 males, 2 females. And I think I didn't check it since. I'm not sure if it did generate it or not. Okay. Cola. Let us apply some cola. So this is cool. Like I said, we want a blue, right? A blue. Maybe like the blues and the pinks, like something around here. I think it's very cool to have something around here. So maybe something less saturated. Okay, this works. Hold on. I only noticed that your mustache is looking very very American. Really? That's funny. Maybe I look like a Texan. Is that why? Is that like accurate to say? Like Texan type of vibe? I mean, Texans would have like these. It screams freedom. Wow. You know, this girl I work with today, she was like, you look like my dad. Or these like older generation people, you know. And I agree. Dude, why am I using this brush to fill? I like the audiobook idea. Like you can usually use some kind of read out loud feature, but it's usually not that good. Yeah, I think, what's it called? Chrome? I think Chrome does have it. I think Edge does have it as well, like the browsers. But it's not good. I have tried it. The voice it generated was annoying, but it was convincing still. Like it was a pretty good, like, human voice. It was just like an annoying human voice, you know? Why am I doing this and not using the lasso tool? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I like coloring this way. It makes me feel like a kid. Imagine looking like someone's dad, says the one who has been called someone's dad more than 10 times. Really? I mean, I don't mind it. This probably is definitely gonna need some texturing. And I feel like I'm thinking way too much about this. And I know when I think way too much about it, it'll be stiff. You know, the best stuff that I did was like the stuff where I was like, I didn't really care. Like the last one with the painting and the line work, the loose line work overlaid on it. I like that one. I really liked it. Someone literally asked, "Hey Henry, Martha's dad. When I was shopping once. My name is not Henry." Wait, what did they call you Henry though, or is this like a name that you said so you don't say your real name? You just gotta start saying dad jokes and a biological kid will practically pop out of thin air. Wow, okay. I don't think I put my seed in anyone yet. I should not have said that. I should. That's crazy. But no, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. There we go. I don't even have children. I mean, yes, because he was called a dad. Oh, okay. Good, good. Oof. Oof. Hey, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ugly ass kid pops out of existence. Then yeah, it does make sense for DS to have a child. Since it's 10 times? Oh, 10 times? Okay, I don't even know if like I'm gonna keep going with this color, but it's fine. Whoops. What? What do you mean makes sense? What do you mean? I mean, you're the one getting called like dad all the time. Where do babies come from? So you look like a dad enough. And you say some dad jokes and bam, baby. Wow, okay, so that's gotta be like the new, what's it called? Birds and the Bees? That's gotta be like the new Birds and the Bees, right? Okay, so this is one. 2. I think the best way to do it, first of all, is I need to limit like the areas. So this, I'll keep that. If children will call you father, not dad, are you gonna force them to call you father? Sham. There you go. Birds and the Bees, more like the beers and the jokes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we can do a little bit of this. Have fun with it. What else? What else? What else? And there's a contrasting area here. This is a very lit up. Okay. Where else? Where? Wow, baby. I saw a meme the other day, like, Brits, when they go home, so they can stop pretending to do the accent. And it's like SpongeBob smiling and chilling on a couch or something. Okay. It's kind of like, you know, their accent is very interesting. Like, is it real though? Like, we might be joking about it, but is it real? So the light is coming this way. This is probably a dark area. Oh, look at this form. I like that. I like that. Mine is real. Y'all heard me, bloody hell. I mean, is it though? Like, how do we confirm that? You know, there's no way we could just like confirm it, you know? I think British people exist because I heard one IRL one. It was very surprising. I've heard, like, I worked with 2 British girls, or allegedly, you know, they had like a British accent, but you know, who knows, right? Are British people even real? Like, let's be real, like, are they real? Y'all acting like we're mythical unicorns? I mean, I have seen people acting British or speaking British, but I don't trust it. Low key, like, I don't trust it. Like, why are you speaking like that? You know? Just speak English, bro. Chad, I exist. Do you though? I mean, how do I confirm that you're not the bots? You know? I mean, you're always coming after the bots and whatnot. Bot this, bot that. But that Slinger? I mean, the song that you sang in the Discord, I don't know, it sounded kind of AI to me. It had like these glitches, these artifacts, you know? First time I heard a German accent, IRL, it was not as excited. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I didn't hear German accent, I heard like a Russian accent. And it's funny, I'm gonna be real. So, hold on, these areas are dark. Okay, we got a new chatter. Hello, Robin. It sounds like, Duolingo. Like Duo going, wabing, bing. Robin. What's up, man? Or woman. Nice drawing, thank you, appreciate it. That's original English. British accents are original. I mean, that's what they say in like the history books and everything, but you know, how do you trust the history books? All right, this is like what Robin is coming in like new to the chat, and and he would think like I'm like a conspiracy theorist or something. It's all jokes, guys. It's all jokes. Unless okay, I think this is not bad. Into this, maybe we can push this line further back. Is it further back or farther back? Well, Chad, you kind of have a point about the right. Robin. I am the history books. If you say so. Okay. Right. Do not cite the ancient magic, which I was there when it was written. What is this? What is this? What is this magic talk I am hearing right now? Okay, so we've got this, right? And dude, I feel so uncomfortable with the eyes being like that. So I'm just gonna do this. I'd be a dwarf that's lived through so many centuries that I've become tall. Wow, okay. I mean, honestly, I would believe you being a dwarf more than you being British. You know, I'd believe that. I saw a short video where a girl was reacting to a guy IRL with a British accent, and she was like genuinely so excited. What? When he spoke. Low-key how I felt IRL when I heard that British lady for the first time. Wow. That's funny. Book idea? What book idea? What book idea are you speaking about? Okay, so this needs to be darker. Ooh, okay. No. Actually, yes. So we want to do this kind of. And I want to do it textured. Or, no, we don't have to worry about the texture, I guess. Yeah, no, let's do it with a regular brush. A hard round brush. Because we'll soften it later. See you later, alligator. Oh, the message is going in late? I think so. There's a bit of a delay. I said it after the dwarf message. I said in live chat. Chat, that African accent you do occasionally has been kind of rubbing off on me. Really? That's interesting. So you are speaking like an African now. I've kind of been doing it for fun, a little around my family with no explanation. That's hilarious. They haven't pointed it out yet. Not yet. But I guess I just like doing accents in general. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, it's a matter of time, right? Especially if like you guys are all just like white and you out of nowhere come out and just like speaking in like an African accent, like a very African accent. That's funny. I mean, yeah, your parents will be like, what is going on with my child? Why is he speaking in tongues? Get this kid back to school. Let him learn some English, some proper English. What is he speaking about? A reverse Michael Jackson. That's hilarious. I've seen. It's funny. The reverse thing. You know how Kanye is like going crazy right now, and he's making like shit music, and he's like things are going downhill for him. And his music was beautiful back in the days, right? And now these days people are pointing out Tyler the Creator's tweets and back when he was edgy, he was making some like bad jokes and everything, and they are saying that Tyler the Creator, because now he's like an established artist and he's like matured and his music is really good, they're saying that Tyler the Creator is doing a reverse Kanye West. I shout at them. What? Even when I speak normally because my family interrupts me a bunch. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like when that happens. You say it like my parents would also speak in the accent. Yeah, it would. It would start rubbing off as well. They just like don't. They like each of like member of your family. They would be like doing it by themselves, like in their rooms, and they don't really want to talk about it. Maybe that's why they haven't pointed it out yet. It would start rubbing off on them too. Exactly. And we're all converted. Next time you would come out with a blackface. That'd be hilarious. Reverse Kanye West. Didn't hear of that. We got some rapper lore. Yeah, dude, Kanye West is insane. Like he's become insane in the past like couple of months. You know, he's talking all that stuff about Jews, and he's talking. I mean, God, like he made a whole song in their rooms. He made a whole song about like this is the breakdown is real. He made a whole song about no Chad chill. Okay, I'm chill. I'm not. I'm gonna stop. About like his cousin touching him. It's very dramatic. Like I'm gonna be real. Like people make jokes about it and everything, but it's like I don't know. It's maybe it sounds funny because haha Kanye stupid whatever, but it's like what is going on really in his head, you know? That sounds like an Onion post. What does? But yeah, he's also like his dentist has given him nitrous. White family comes out identifying as African. Dude, I just remembered something and I forgot it like instantly. I forgot. Okay, that looks cool. Y'all, guess what I sound like speaking normally without singing? No, you know what we want to hear? We want to hear you speaking normally without being British. Okay, maybe I should like this is like the method of like limiting the areas where the dark is. I like that. Maybe I can do the same with the highlights. So, by the way, white people born in Africa count as African, including me. Were you born in Africa? I don't know where you're from. Like actually, even. I mean, most people in my country, at least, were like, I wouldn't say white, but like, you know, we're not like black. We have like some, you know, the darker skin, and darker skins definitely, but you know, especially like in the what's it called? The center? Not, it's not the center. It's the capital. Yeah, the capital. And we're also in this gray area where You know, can we really say the N-word? But like the N-word doesn't really mean anything here anyways. You know, we speak about it because it's like the internet's influence and everything. But here, like, it doesn't even matter. It's funny. Back in, like, in high school, we were doing a freaking interview about racism in Tunisia, right? In my country. And we went out like to public places, and we went to this cafe, and we had the server, and the server was like dark skinned, very dark, and we were talking about him like did it bother you to just like were you like discriminated against for your skin? And he would laugh, and he would be like, people would call me Blackie. I mean, not in English. I'm like given the equivalent of it in Arabic, right? And he's laughing about it, and he's like, it's fine, because we don't really have any sensitivities like that. I was born in South Africa. You did mention that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. The N-word gray area. Yeah, I haven't heard of that, but I see how that could be the case. Yeah, we don't really think about it that much. We don't even have an equivalent for it. I mean, there's definitely some racists here. Like, don't get me wrong, especially old people. I think the older generation, like all over the world, they can have a little bit of racism in them, and that's kind of like understandable. And I don't know, they went through a lot of political and economical like struggles. But like the newer, you know, the older generations, like the newer generations, it's not a problem. Okay. Let's pick this color again. Let's pick champ. And let's see, we got highlights first of all on here. So right, that's one. We got highlights on the lips as well, but I'm not gonna do that yet. And Karen's, wow. Yeah, Karen, do Karens say the N-word? Like, is that, I haven't seen like by American standards, right? I haven't seen like a Karen crash out and say the N-word on the internet. I think they would be too scared to say it, because they do have in their mind that they would get canceled, so they would prefer not to risk it. Or maybe they would just like get crazy and actually crash out and say it. I don't know. They do? Okay. I think you're speaking from first-hand experience, maybe. If you are, then I totally believe you. Okay, what else? They're definitely here. I've done? You've done what? Autocorrect be wild. Dude, all of these areas pointed out, it makes it kind of cool. The bloody things are going in late. Yeah. I don't know if this is like a YouTube thing or just like my internet connection thing. Or it was just blocked. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I remember this. There was this one time, and I don't want you to say it again, right? Just in case. There was this one time where you went like, my whole family are, you know, R words, and then you just dipped, I think. And then the next stream, I got no one, bro. I got no one on the stream. Nobody came up, and it's like, dude, DS messed me up. Talking about his family being R's. I ended up going to an elementary school and middle school with mostly Asian kids. Ooh, okay. So I stood out a little as a white kid. I guess it seemed like a little unusual because I didn't think I looked that different. But to be honest, to be frank, I'm like seeing out of my own eyes, so I don't get to see my appearance. Whoops. Yeah, whoops is right. In the third person as much as others. And I don't know, like when you're a kid, you don't really think about that stuff, you know. It's like that famous, like you know, two babies, like a black baby and a white baby hugging each other. I think that's like real, you know. We don't really care about we just, when we were kids, we just wanted to play, right? I don't care about if you were like black or white or Asian or Indian. Or is like kind of like as in fire retardant? No. As in no, not that R. When we what like in the context of what we were talking about earlier, like his whole family being fire retardants is crazy though. That's hilarious. Yeah, kids definitely don't care. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm gonna put another line around here. And it's gonna make it very thin. Whoops. Hopefully it doesn't look like I'm giving her like a stash. I mean the word similar to retardant. Similar? No. What do you mean? I am the destructor of Chad's views. No, stop, dude. For a moment, I thought you meant views, like beliefs or something. Like you're corrupting his mind. Oh no, he's in my head. Get out of me head, you demon. Okay, there's a little bit of darkness there. I don't know if it's like the pigment of the skin there, or if it's like actual shadow. It makes me think like it's an actual shadow because her lip is so high up that it would cover part of her, like, you know, this skin right here. But it also might be just like some darkness from her lips. I don't know. I bet traumatized chat every time I join. Not really. Maybe you know, just don't talk about your family being you know, R's. That's all. And I like the R word that DS said the same word as the word that resembles retarded. Okay, you got me. Okay, my English is like, I barely speak English, and you give me like such a complicated sentence. Imagine Chad jumping when I join. Jumping? Okay. So these are. So let me name these. Let me label these. What do I call this? Shadow lines. That's good. The English please. It's a speech impediment. And this is highlight lines. It's like Q in Impractical Jokers. Whenever he messes up a sentence, he would go like, "Yeah, guys, it's a speech impediment." Okay, so this here, and I would mix it with more blue. No, with kind of like this here, or maybe make it blue. I called them. Don't you dare, DS. Please, actually, don't. Oh my god, he actually said it. The R word is... Dude, that's what I'm talking about, Derpy. And also you said it. I was trying to... I was trying to tell DS not to type it in the chat, and you go like, "The world is racist?" Okay, if nobody shows up in the chat tomorrow, you guys know what happened to me. I think it's good to go like safe like this, to limit every part of like the highlights and the shadows and the colors. I'm wheezing. I'm pretty sure you don't need to avoid saying. I don't know. Like it's kind of like a sensitive word for YouTube. I would rather just like stray away from it. Says me, who's been speaking about race for the past like since the stream began. But yeah, it's just like something that I noticed. It might be coincidental, you know, that nobody showed up like this, the stream after that. Chad be chadding it. Oh, I'm chadding it. We are not making that a word right now, bro. Screw the algorithm. I'ma be not racist. Algorithmist? Wow, okay. That potentially has more effect on messing me up more than just like, you know, the racist word. Also, I know the highlights are not that intense in these areas. There you go. I don't want to suck up to the robot overlords. And that's fair. That's fair. YouTube has commented some crazy stuff on popular channels before, like actual YouTube. I'm pretty sure YouTube was racist at one point. Maybe edgy. Hey, Manny's here. Sir Manny, first of his name. Oh, here we go. King of all that dares to stand against the simple virtue of common sense. Molester of capitalism. Bro. A liege of all champions against intellectualism has spawned. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. But hey, hello. Hi. Hi, it's me. Grand entrance as always. Oh yeah, for sure. It's not. I mean, it's an upgrade than just like from saying like how what do you used to say, Manny? He used to go like what's up, drag queens or something. Yeah, he used to talk about a lot about drag queens. I mean, thankfully he's not doing it anymore. Thankfully he doesn't start doing it now because I mentioned it. Okay. Get rid of these. Did you all dream of me yesterday? I don't remember what I dreamed about yesterday. I feel like I dream about a lot of things and I forget all of them. Also, Manny, you don't sound like 70 years old. Huh? Well, I don't know if I dreamed anything besides the usual kind of weird hazy thoughts of being like between asleep and awake. Oh man, dude, I wanna try lucid dreaming. I believe I did it before, but like if I wanna intentionally do it, it never happens. How do I lucid dream? Wait, hold on. Let me look up how to lucid dream. How to lucid dream for beginners. Wait, this is like a what? There's a course. There's like an 8 hours course on how to lucid dream. To lucid dream, practice dream recall and awareness by keeping a dream journal and doing reality checks during the day. Huh? Techniques like mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, aka mild, and wake back to bed, WBTB, can increase your chances by combining setting intentions with waking up during the night to re-enter REM sleep. Oh, so it's like a hack. REM sleep with increased awareness. That's cool. Before bed, set an intention. Repeat a phrase like, the next time I'm dreaming, I will realize I'm dreaming. Visualize. See yourself becoming lucid in a recent dream and taking control. Practice good sleep hygiene. Well, I can't do that then. Go to bed and wake up at consistent times, and avoid heavy meals and stimulants before bed to get more REM sleep. Okay, so the wake back to bed method. Set an alarm to wake you up at 4 to 6 hours after falling asleep. You know how mad I would be if like an alarm woke me up after 4 hours from falling to sleep? I'm not gonna do that. That's not even worth it. That's not worth the risk. Not risk. not worth it. Combine WBTB with mild. While awake for a few minutes, repeat your intentions to recognize you are dreaming. And return to sleep with intention. Yeah, this is bullshit. Lucid dreaming sucks. Wait, does it? I lucid dream when I'm thinking of buff, hairy. Wow. You really just made me read that. That's crazy. Sounds like you may have an accent I haven't heard before. The way he was speaking, yeah. Step 1, be depressed. Step 2, no phone and a dark room with only one light source. Step 3, lay down upwards and free yourself. Step 4, think of the most wacky philosophical thoughts. What if like someone doesn't have any philosophical thoughts? How would that work? Are we doomed? Am I doomed forever? I mean, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys get deja vus? Because I feel like I never get them. And I used to have a friend, like we're not in the same country, right? Like he's abroad. And he used to tell me like, you know, he does have deja vus. And we would be like hanging out and he would be like, "Oh, I just had a deja vu." And I would just like make fun of him. Cause I never get deja vus. I don't know how it feels to get a deja vu. Okay, and maybe now we can do this. I'm biology. You're biology? No, bro. You are by yourself. The dumb. Blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, that kind of works. Kind of. No, not really. No, I don't want it to be that way. Okay. Ooh, maybe we can get rid of the line work, actually. Wait, where is the sketch lines? Oh, this is the sketch lines. Not Chad, you're mean. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Like, I had to say it, like the joke was there. Pray to the Eldish Horror tier monster and ask him to take a year of your lifespan for one lucid dream if you're void of any philosophical thoughts. Okay, I mean, thank you for telling me. I do have the option. I'm probably not gonna do it, but yeah. Bro, my deja vus are weird because they're like kind of meta. What does that mean? I don't have a sense that I experienced something, but I also feel like I experienced the deja vu itself before. Wow, okay. This is on some Inception type stuff. It feels like looking into an infinity mirror or something, like the mirror where the reflection just repeat. Yeah. And continue into a dark void. Wow, really? Damn, that's deep. Damn, I just don't have them. Okay, for the rest of the darks, maybe what we can do is like the darks of like the values, right? Not. Yeah, so, or maybe we can turn these dark. Let's lock the layers. Mayhaps. Lock the layers and do this. Now, isn't that cool? There we go. The eyelids. Not the eyelids. What are these called? The eyebrows. Fresh eyebrows. Maybe we can go like this way with this one. Boom. And we cut it from here. This one. There we go. Chad, remember what you were gonna wear for us once we get a specific sub count? Yeah, the maid costume is like up to like a thousand. A thousand? Yeah, 1,000 subscribers though. We're far away from the 1,000 subscribers. I'm a strong blend of BF asexual, nonchalant, and traumatized. What's BF asexual? What's BF? And I think the concept of drag queens is chill. It is safe to say I'm the perfect candidate for breeding. What is going on in the chat, bro? What? What am I reading, bro? All my deja vus don't repeat into the past that much, but it feels a little like that. Man, I wish I could feel like how like a deja vu is. Candidate for breeding. Candidate for breeding is crazy. Fan service. Oh, you guys are gonna get fan service, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, honestly. Like the growth of the channel is very slow. Like to anybody watching, please subscribe. If you want to watch me like wear a maid outfit, you know, people will be unsubscribing just to not see that. It will, hopefully. Hey, hopefully. Okay, so the highlights. I need to introduce. I think at the end I want to take out these lines, or maybe they're cool. I don't know. We'll see. Please subscribe for fan service. Maid outfit Mario Chad. Wow. Okay. Maybe the maid outfit would be like would have like a blue and red type of colors. Zawarudo. Wait, what? Tokie tomaru muda. I've created a new stand. Nice. Just wait. Oh no. I feel like Deathslinger is going to promote the channel like everywhere. And I'll be like, no, DS, don't do it. But you know, deep down I want to, you know, grow the channel, so that's fine. Chad, if you make that lamp color YouTube short, you get 100K. That's a cheat code. That's like a cheat code. Actually, maybe I would. I don't know how the process is going to be, but that's a good idea. Does anyone agree that Manny might be high? No, I think that's just him. That's just how he's built, you know. Just on a different plane of consciousness. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think I need to merge these layers at one point. Okay, I don't want to do like a bad job. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of like not reading the chat right now because I'm trying to lock in. I'm sorry. I'll be back shortly. The music got sparkles? Yeah. Okay, should I try to... All those planets will serve as wombs for my seeds. Bro, what is going on, man? That is okay. I'm gonna read like you guys' sentences, like you know, I'm not gonna read them out loud first, just to make sure what I'm reading is actually like a sentence that is just like not straight up just like out of like a, I don't know, a poem that's effed up. Bro is gonna impregnate 12 planets. I mean, if you can do it, hey, more power to you, man. Show us a secret. What are you eating? Okay. Let's get to applying the makeup. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Hold on, let me take these out. Nope, let me take these out. Show us your secret. Yeah, let us. Derpy. Derpy, my dude. Yeah, we just want to know the secret. We don't want to watch anything. I shall indeed. I love these lights because of how crazy they can get. This is where I belong. Totally, dude. Welcome. Welcome to the internet. Facts, no printer. Yes, sir. Facts. Speak your truth. Chat totally not making an evil ass smile. I don't make evil ass smiles. Maybe I need to strengthen it. Whoops. Don't do that. Nah. Maybe I should look at Chad's face more. Maybe I've been missing out. Yeah. I don't think. Do I look evil? Am I making evil? Well, maybe I will if I notice such a thing. Clip that when you see it. Clip it. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. No, I don't like this. This looks smudgy. I mean, I am using the smudge tool, but I don't like it. It looks weird. Not gonna lie, if I ever become a YouTuber, I kind of hope my face could become a meme, could become memeable. I mean, if you make enough like clips, I mean, come on, freaking what's it called? I show speeds. That one clip where he was like playing Fortnite, and a guy he was VCing with, he goes like, "My mom is kind of homeless," and and Speed goes like this. He makes that face trying to keep in the laughter. That went viral. So probably make a face like that and you would go viral. I'm kind of liking the gradient highlights. Yeah, you think? It looks weird to me. I don't know what it is. Though it kind of like smudgy. Maybe if it's just like whatever. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Nah, Speed is yeah, he goes, "My mom is kind of homeless." Wait, hold on. I need to pull out the clip. And they translated it into different languages. You guys, oh my god. You're missing out. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. My mom is kind of homeless. It's the first thing that pulls up. Different versions or different languages. Okay, here we go. Please, Queso is better. Queso has some good rage bait clips. Hold on. You guys seeing this? Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys.
Please, me, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her. out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
Por favor, velocidad, necesito esto. Mi madre está un poco sin hogar. Vivo con mi padre y quiero ayudarla. Velocidad, estoy viendo la transmisión mientras intentas no reírte, hermano. Eso es una falta de respeto, hermano.
Hermano.
¿Qué pasa, hermano? ¿Desapareces, hermano?
يا سعيد إني لطالبك أن تظفر لي بهذه الناقة إن أمي لفي نزوح من الفقر
No, this is
وأنا
not the
أعيد
one. This is not the one. This is no. This is the bad version. What is it? Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. It's got a British version
Please,
too.
I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
大哥，我需要这个，我妈妈有点无家可归，我和爸爸住在一起，我想帮助她。甲康哥，我正在看直播，你为什么要假装不笑？这很不尊重。看看你在笑，兄弟，你太不尊重人了。你不喜欢你的粉丝吗？你为什么要
I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. The Chinese version is crazy.
嘲笑你的粉丝？
يا سعيد إني لطالبك أن تظفر لي بهذه الناقة إن أمي لفي نزوح من الفقر وأنا أعيش مع أبي وأرجو إعالتها.
ويحك يا ابن سرعة، ما لي أرى التبسم مفتخرا وجنك، فما لي أراك محاولا عدم التضحك. إن في هذا لقمم في الازدراء والتسفيه، فقف عن ضحكك يا ابن سرعة.
Per favore, Speed, ne ho bisogno. Mia madre è praticamente senza casa. Vivo
know,
con mio
right? They're
padre
so
e voglio
good.
aiutarla.
Speed, sto guardando la live mentre cerchi di non ridere, fratello. È irrispettoso da fratello.
Fratello.
Ti prende, fratello?
My mother completely lacks a homestead to a partial extent. I reside alongside my father. I merely would like to aid her. Sir Watkins, I'm gazing over your film as we speak. Why are you suppressing your guffaw?
お願い、スピード。これが本当に必要なんだ。母はちょっとホームレスみたいな状態なんだ。僕は父と一緒に住んでるけど、母を助けてあげたいんだ。
スピード、お前が笑わないようにしてる配信を見てるんだよ、ブラ。それめっちゃ失礼だろ、ブラ。お前、どうかしてるだろ、ブラ。
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know how they make them. That's insane. That's insane. Like, they're so spot on. And the way they were speaking as well. I don't know if it, like, that was AI or whatever it was. It was beautiful. And now after that we go back to to drawing. Time out. I need to grab a new box of tissues. Wait, why? Oh, dude, Photoshop, don't do that. Oh my god, Photoshop. Ceremonies spawning in reverse. Namaste, common folk. Relish in the sadness of being made aware of my departure. I'm 6'3". For any interested potential partner. I'm just kidding, nobody's fit for this. Okay, man. Have fun. See you tomorrow. And see you on the Discord as well. My mom is kind of homeless. Come on, Photoshop, come on. Manny, may I be your boyfriend? My face is leaking from those memes. Ooh, this is scary. Okay, let's get back here. Oh, it's too strong. Okay, maybe reduce the strength. His trying not to laugh face was like the Sigma face. It was, it kind of was. And people are trying to make that face to mimic it because it's just like popped off so much. So whenever like you see a person's trying to hold off his laugh, if they're making that face, you know, Derpy got brain rotted for real. yeah, welcome. You're welcome. I'm afraid my dad is gonna ask me later what I was laughing so hard about. Dude, to that extent, show him the video. show him speed. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Honestly, this is getting a little too tiring, so I'm gonna stop here. This is getting good so far. Maybe we'll, you know, based on this, we'll mess around with the colors of the background, because now it's getting kind of weird looking. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, maybe we can try basic. No, dude, her eyes are scary. Do it. Chad Palpatine, Star Wars reference. I haven't seen Star Wars. Hold on. Feels like it can kinda be awkward to show the older generation our memes, but who knows? Oh yeah, I don't even bother. They know. I know for a fact that they're not gonna understand it, so might as well just, you know. Whoops. So, wait, here, I can just go with the white. Chat, look at my practice. Is it in the Discord? I'll take a look right now. Hold on. We need to add some deeper darks, and also some vibrant color here in the intersection between the highlights and the dark. I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, otherwise more darks and more like light highlights. I like on the face how the highlight gradient kind of has some areas where it gets more sharp a little, like a peak brightness. Yeah. I noticed that too. It's something that, you know, that you get, so like kind of like here from trying to push around the smudge brush. I don't know how to describe it, but it's cool. I don't hate it. Maybe if I just like can make it more of it like a straight line, that would be kind of cool. Like this, something like this. Right now the line is like going here. Maybe if like it's straighter, that would be cool. Anyways, we're gonna stop here. Let's take a look at DS's work. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Practice for drawing anatomy. That's cool. What are you trying to? Is that a cape or a cloth over the body? I feel like when you get like a cloth or something that hides the anatomy, it makes it kind of like more difficult to study it. So maybe study just like straight up just naked people. I think that's the best way to do it. I didn't mean in the dark area, but rather the lightest areas and points. Wait, I didn't point out the dark area, did I? I'm not sure which parts you're talking about, Derpy, I'm sorry. It's cloth? Yeah, like I said, maybe actually look at the human body. You pointed out, you pointed like the darker part of the highlight. Did I? So you're not talking about like areas like these? Which area are you talking about then? Here? Now I was feeling Roman sculpture type thing. Okay, yeah, you can do that. But like if you're doing both anatomy and folds or cloth, I think that'll make it a little bit difficult. Try to study anatomy on its own, and then try to study cloth or clothes or folds, whatever you want to call it, separately. Trying to do them together when you don't know how to do either of them at the same time, I think it's kind of difficult. For me at least, I don't know how it's gonna work for you. Oh, I forgot about the dots that I wanted to add. It's, I guess, where the brightest part of the highlights are. The brightest parts. To me, the brightest part, I'm not sure. Like the brightest parts, like it's not a flat area of one color. Like this. This is the brightest to me. Maybe on the body. It's not a point or a small region. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying. Right. Okay. But yeah, like I said, DS, it looks good so far, by the way. It looks like you're trying to just like get the edges of like what's concave and what's coming out, what's going in. I think that's pretty good. That's pointing out like in the neck areas here. I like that. And it's also oversimplified, which is not a bad thing, by the way. Like this is a compliment. It's way better to oversimplify these shapes, especially in anatomy, than to just like try to do everything complicated all at once. Okay, I think I'm going to go to sleep now, because I need to. But yeah, this is, I mean, we're making progress here. This is not bad. Given that I don't really have quite a strict source of light or a reference for that, I think that's, you know, we're doing a decent job. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. It was fun. This was a fun conversations stream today. I liked it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you guys are amazing. I hope you guys tomorrow are amazing too. Alright, let me stop stalling. See you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye guys.